morning, Jamaica. Are you just waking up? What time is it? What time is it, my people? What time is it? 7:20 something. It's going to be a beautiful day today. So stick and stay with us until 8:30. We've been here since 6 o'clock. This is Smile Jamaica for all our visitors watching in their hotel rooms right now. The greatest morning show in the world. And I'm Empress, and I am excited about this next interview off the shelf, The Law of Forgiveness by Davine Butler. We know that breakups are tough. But with this self-help book, you can love like it never happened. This is our author as she takes her latest read off the shelf. My lady, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for this book. So I scanned the book. I've read some interviews. Love like it never happened. Mm-hmm. Tell us about the chronicles of your life and what this book means to you.
Well, this book really, it means, as it is right now, it means so much to me, mm-hmm. because of the brokenness that I've seen right now, especially in families. Mm-hmm. You know, we see it all around. Marriages, failing persons, you know, really
people not
being able to let go.
Yes. Uh-huh.
You know, we all have stories.
Yes.
And sometimes we find ourselves that we are trapped in the story, mm-hmm. not understanding that there is a message behind the story. Mm-hmm. And sometimes to move through that process, it's kind of hard. So that's how this came about. Mm-hmm. It really came through the fact that there are persons out there who are hurting. And having gone through some things myself, mm-hmm. you know, mm-hmm. The Lord really brought some things, some revelation to me as it mm-hmm. relates to forgiveness, mm-hmm. because that is really the foundation. If we're going to see marriages healed, mm-hmm. the family healed, and the society better, it is really rooted in forgiveness.
Okay, so you growing up, you didn't forgive some people, and you had to find a place and a space and a way to forgive.
Yes.
Now, your journey, you talk about growing up with your grandmother. Mm-hmm. You speak about losing a cousin that you really were close to mm-hmm. by suicide.
Yes.
How did these moments affect you? Mm-hmm. And then what did you have to pull on to overcome? What did you do? It
was rough because at the time when you're young and mm-hmm. You're not able to have an outlet to express all of that. My cousin, she was the one who actually introduced me in novelet to writing. Mm-hmm. So when she passed, it was devastating. And at the time, I had left the country because we were together. We were living close at the time. Mm-hmm. So it was very, very difficult. And to be honest with you, it wasn't until I became a Christian mm-hmm. when the Lord really dealt with that hurt, because seeing somebody that you love mm-hmm. go in that way, she was somebody who I admired a lot. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. My mom wasn't there at the time because my mom worked in Kingston at the time, mm-hmm. and I was in the country with my grandma. Right. So the outlet for me was writing, and she was the one who introduced me to that. So that's how I coped at the time mm-hmm. until I allowed the Lord to really come into my life. Mm-hmm. And that's how I begin to heal from all of that. Because I, as I said, being young, you don't understand. When my mom wasn't there at the time, you know, you're wondering, you know, why she's not there and all of that. But
so questioning that, maybe upset
mm-hmm.
about that.
It's yeah.
Okay.
So you are handling a rejection and all of that kind of stuff, because that's how it felt. Mm-hmm. Because you're not understanding that she was just trying to make life better for us.
Like many moms right now. So you started writing your thoughts down when?
Yes.
When did you start?
Well, I actually started from about maybe in high school. Yes. That's when I really started writing.
Writing brings healing?
Yes, it does. It really does. That was my therapy, mm-hmm. really, mm-hmm. Until it gets to the point where I'm very passionate about writing everything mm-hmm. I write. Yes. So when I'm happy, when I'm sad, mm-hmm. whatever it is, I write.
And now you have this out, Love mm-hmm. Like It Never Happened. Is this the first publication?
This is the first
Yes.
publication.
Lovely.
Yes, so it's volume 1 because there are going to be other volumes after that. After
So you
this.
speak of restoration through the power of forgiveness.
Yeah.
What can the reader take away from this? How is this going to help me? I'm sitting here right now. I am very upset about a lot of things. I also am suffering from rejection, from trauma, loss of a family member. When I pick this up, and I know you've read it over and over because you wrote it.
Yes.
And I'm sure you've had people review it. What am I going to take away? Somebody who's in that situation of unforgiveness.
What you'll take away is a change of heart and a change of mind, because sometimes we think that forgiveness is actually giving the person a free ticket. It's actually saying to somebody, when I say I forgive you, it means that I am agreeing with what you did to me. But that's not the truth. Forgiveness is actually freeing yourself from all of the toxic thoughts and feelings, because that just hinders you from moving on. That really hinders you from really even going on to another relationship, because forgiveness doesn't mean that that relationship is going to be restored as it relates to maybe a husband and wife or whatever relationship, but it means that now I am free from all of that toxic thoughts and feelings, because that is the real hindrance.
Page 89, From Worthless to Priceless, is the chapter. Where can we purchase this book?
Oh, well, right now it is available on Amazon, Kindle. By next week, we should be able to be in all the bookstores. Davine Butler, you can email me, davinebutler@ymail.com, and Facebook, Instagram,
Everything
author
else.
Davine Butler.
So
Yes.
you're an author, you're a mentor, you're a wife, you're a businesswoman,
Yes.
you're...
My husband and myself
Yes.
Blues Multimedia for over 10 years. Yes,
Lovely.
Arif Butler.
Because you speak a lot about marriage. I know that
Yes.
this is an important part of
It
the
is,
foundation
it is.
that holds the society together, as you speak about. So we will continue to support you people. Get this book. Author of Love Like It Never Happened just joined us, Davine Butler. And that's it for Off the Shelf. Go on Amazon and get that book. Thank you so much. Thank you. The Law of Forgiveness.